This is why most armies don't like K-pop. Let's go. Let's see why most armies don't like K-pop. I can probably imagine why, but let's just see. Let's go. Hey, I just came here to tell you guys that I have a Patreon. Honestly, if you've seen the amount of videos I have on my channel, you can imagine how much stuff is on there. It's the stuff that YouTube won't let me upload, like anything that gets blocked, like K-dramas, paid content, just variety show, pretty much anything K-pop that gets, the boot and not allowed on the channel. So go over there real quick to support the community, support the channel and subscribe and let me know how you like it. Deal? All right, bet. Now back to the video.
In 2017,
You said you watched this video, and for me as for ARMY and not K-pop stan, that was true.
BTS started being invited to major American award shows. They were getting nominations for the first time.
First K-pop group to be up for a BBMA nomination.
They were winning every nomination they received.
We still cannot believe that we're standing here on this stage at the Billboard Music Awards.
And even their American TV debut was on a major American award show.
Making their US TV debut.
All right, Shai, thank you for joining. Enjoy the rest of
This
your day.
came as a surprise to the K-pop music industry and K-pop fans, since things like this haven't really happened since the global success of Gangnam Style in 2012. So you would assume that the K-pop industry and K-pop fans were happy to see a K-pop act getting some recognition once again. But what actually happened was the complete opposite. While Psy had immense popularity in the West in 2012, his musical career was not really seeing much growth in the Western music industry. In America, Gangnam Style was what many call a one-hit wonder. This was not the case with BTS. They were actually getting bigger and bigger with every release. This is why it's really hard to find BTS's Gangnam Style. They don't really have one song that put them on the map, because with every new release they were getting bigger and bigger. But for
Okay, let's have a little discussion. This is for the comments and the YouTubers too. What do y'all think? What do y'all think is BTS's Gangnam Style? What do you think? What is the song that put them on the map? I'm thinking DNA. But that's just me. I think Blood, Sweat, and Tears. You think so? Okay, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking Blood, Sweat, and Tears or DNA. Fake Love? You're right. I mean, Permission to Dance or Butter? I don't know. Because Permission to Dance and Butter, that was technically them trying to make English sounds. Let's stay with the Korean no, I would say Dynamite. Dynamite was huge. Put them on the map though. Damn, she is right. If you want a start point in Blood, Sweat, and Tears, that sounds like a good starting point. That sounds like a pretty good starting point. You know what? Yeah.
for many
And Dynamite, I feel like Dynamite was just, okay, starting point, let's say Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and Dynamite just had them out of there. Idol? You think so? You think Idol? I think Idol was like the shit-talking song. That's why I love Idol so much. Their magnum opus. I love that word. Oof. In terms of American views. I say Dynamite probably. Yeah, Dynamite. Dad, I never really thought, and this is coming from I'm an army that came in during Dynamite era. Dynamite, yeah, because they definitely just bow. God damn.
K-pop fans, that was exactly the problem. BTS were becoming mainstream. K-pop wasn't. So the BTS army started being mainly composed of general public and non-K-pop fans. And a year later, in 2018, K-pop fans were done with this. The Korea Herald reported, some K-pop listeners and fans expressed discomfort for the fast-growing BTS fan community. They have claimed that some of the band's army only listen to BTS and show little interest for K-pop in general, leading to a flurry of posts with hashtag Armies Ruin K-pop Party. Among many tweets that expressed discomfort for BTS's growing fandom,
you know what? This same exact thing, just so y'all know, we're going to be talking a little bit in this video, but this same exact sentiment saying armies ruin K-pop, this is exactly what they said 808s did and autotune did. They said it ruined real music. This is the type of vibe I'm getting.
This one became very popular. It said, the Organization of the United K-popers declares the army expelled as of today.
What?
Thanks to army for understanding the situation and accepting its level degradation in a good way. Even though they are now at a lower level, the K-pop community wishes them luck and hopefully they will regain their humility and conscience. So after being expelled by the K-pop community, armies started celebrating the Army Independence Day as a funny way to respond to all the jealousy from K-pop fans and their attempt to stop BTS from becoming mainstream in the West.
There's no K-pop wave. You said Grammy nomination announcement is dropping in 2 days? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Now, many K-pop fans are trying to backtrack and say that this was a random account and not a real organization, and that whether we like it or not, armies are also K-pop fans, since BTS is a K-pop group. And first of all, of course this is not a real organization. It's Twitter. Nothing is real, especially when it comes to K-pop stans. But these and many other tweets show K-pop fans' goal to exclude BTS. The expulsion may not be real, but the attempt of humiliation and exclusion was. The problem that many K-pop fans didn't realize was that BTS can perfectly sustain itself as a musical act in the music industry, and this is something that only they can do. I can't think of any other K-pop act that can sustain itself as a group without the power of the K-pop industry. This makes much more sense knowing that BTS grew without the help of the K-pop industry. They grew bigger and bigger by experimenting with their own promotion methods, despite the K-pop industry's efforts to cut them from broadcasts, fabricating controversies, sabotaging every award they won, and downplaying their achievements, even until this day.
Imagine, Slim, imagine you try to silence someone and they just get bigger and bigger. That's like that's like trying to put water on a grease fire. Oh God.
보도가 돼요. 그러면 우리가 흔히 알고 있는 소위 대형 기획사의 아이돌이 그것보다 사실은 못 미치는 어떤 활약을 보였을 때 미디어에 보도되는 양이나 그 커버되는 범위를 보시면 확연히 차이가 납니다. 이번 그래미 같은 경우 어떻게 들어가냐면 주요 부문에서 등극에 실패했다라고 한다든지.
장라도 그래미 후보에 올랐다고 하지.
And it's true that K-pop as a whole has grown a lot since 2017, but that was the consequence of BTS's popularity. The K-pop wave doesn't really exist. Just look at any articles that explain the global phenomenon that is K-pop and laugh a little. They usually show achievements like this. This one shows the Korean acts to earn at least 2 billion streams in Spotify. And the way it's put makes you believe that these are the biggest acts in K-pop, when in reality, when you combine the 4 biggest acts, it's still not enough to surpass BTS. But what
Holy fuck. Oh. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Everything seems chill until you actually see the numbers on paper.
if you combine the 8 biggest acts? It's still not enough to surpass BTS. But what if you combine the 10 biggest acts? Then BTS increases even more because their solo
I like how they put Sugar at 9.
careers are also bigger than K-pop. Actually, in general terms, if you combine the whole K-pop industry's achievements, BTS is still bigger. They are still bigger when it comes to streams, sales, charts, and tours. Another thing that the media says a lot is that yes, BTS is the biggest act, but this other group is number 2 and they are also doing pretty well. But in reality, they are extremely far from number 1. K-pop success in the West is not K-pop success, it's BTS's success.
This made me
It's like this meme that says Kobe Bryant and Kwame Brown combined for 63 points. Kobe scored 62, Kwame scored 1. And I think this makes things clearer. This player started scoring so many points that fans of the team got annoyed and jealous that everyone was paying attention to the player and not to the team. So they kicked the player out of the team without realizing that that affects the team more than it affects the player. This is why they backtracked and started promoting the player's achievements as the team's achievements, when the other player's contributions are almost non-existent.
Oh my God. Yes, New Jeans. Yes.
Now, the main question is why? Why is the Western general public paying attention to only BTS and not K-pop as a whole? This K-pop journalist has the same question as to why no one pays attention to her K-pop articles. She tweeted, "My issue with K-pop today is that less and less people care about it as a whole, and instead only care about one or two groups, which makes writing about the industry increasingly difficult. Everyone lives in their own bubble and doesn't even want to know more." There
Okay. Oh, after she finishes, I'm gonna say something.
seems to be a huge misunderstanding too. So many people think that being a fan means you need to consume all the content and know all the members' biography and have every single album, when you don't. You can just listen to a song and enjoy it. You don't even need to call yourself a fan, but just trying to listen to new stuff sometimes. Having curiosity about it is cool, it's refreshing. You might find your new favorite band, who knows? And
What I want to say is,
I
she
think
still
most
talking?
people
Okay,
will-
I just want to say this, as what was said in this video, she definitely said BTS and the label was playing around with promotions, and something happened where they got their wide, like their Western attention. Let's put BTS being literally different than the whole K-pop industry aside. These labels literally have to. Okay, this is like, okay, so there's this thing about YouTubers, right? Being successful on YouTube that I learned from KSI, I believe. It's I think it's the 80-20 rule. 80% of the work that you do is going to go unnoticed. The 20% is going to be what props you up. That's what I heard. Well, that's what I think. I'm paraphrasing, but you got to try new stuff, and you got to, first off, luck, hard work, and opportunity. Opportunity is big. Opportunity is big. Opportunity is so big if you want to be successful, apparently. And I just think, like, there's obviously a machine that's in this K-pop industry, and they keep rehashing stuff. What's wrong with trying something different? There's nothing wrong with trying something different. You know what I'm saying? Think about it like this. Okay, so BT21, Skizu. Are there any other groups that drop like plushies and stuff like that and have like animal themed like merchandise and stuff like that? You said, remember those tweets I showed you earlier of people recommending you and saying nice things? Yeah, I do remember that. And I appreciate on that too. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all for the nice words that y'all say about me. I really appreciate it. I be ugly crying. I love y'all so much. Even the people that don't like me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Oh, Treasure and Monster X. Okay, they do that too. Okay. You said not at all. Besides, when people want to force you to try something different, thinking you already aren't doing it. Okay. So mobile games too. So you got, it's a bunch of ways to like get out there. I mean, I'm not a professional in this shit. I'm just like throwing out ideas. It's like you gotta try something different and pray to God that the luck and opportunity is in your favor. But at the same time, not everybody wants to get into more stuff. They probably just like this, want to hold on to this and keep this. Not everybody is open-minded when it comes to music. I'm glad I met you guys. We're all open-minded here, which is why I love like thousands of K-pop groups. You know what I'm saying? You said, honestly, there could have been more K-pop acts who could have promoted in the US like BTS, but like Seb said, their companies don't take. That's what I'm saying. It's the opportunity. Y'all have to take the opportunity. Stop turning a blind eye and take the damn opportunity. There's something that they also say, and I'm going to continue the video and probably stop talking. But you said, like, I listen to so many different artists, but people need to understand that not a lot of people also don't have time to get. Exactly. Time, too. Time is a thing. Think about it like this. There's a somebody who worked at a beauty supply store told me that if you give someone the opportunity to steal, 9 out of 10 times or 8 out of 10 times, they're going to steal. Maybe I can tie that into if you put the opportunity in their face, there should be something in your brain to be like, let me take that. Let me use that. Let me use that blueprint. Maybe we can actually do something. Or think about it like this. Maybe these labels don't want to be out in the Western thing. That could be that too. It's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
Most people will totally agree with this, except that K-pop doesn't really work like that, because K-pop
probably
is
don't
not
want
a
it
genre,
bad. I
it's
don't
an
know.
industry, and it's an industry that has so many common factors that attract many people that will eventually become K-pop fans, but none of these factors include music. When a hip-hop journalist, for example, writes about hip-hop artists, the
Upset.
articles are usually targeted at hip-hop fans, and
You said some people listen to Spanish music but hate on other languages too. I just don't understand that.
these hip-hop fans care about hip-hop as
Megan.
a whole because it's one particular genre they enjoy. They may also have their own favorite K-pop artist, but since they like the genre, they also listen to other artists that have a similar sound. And this can happen with other genres of music as well. But K-pop fails to transform the general public into K-pop fans because K-pop's priority is not music.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I love it.
In K-pop, singers, rappers, or performers are not called artists or recording artists. They are called idols, and they were literally seen as that. Before BTS, writing and producing your own songs was not a thing in K-pop. It was all about visuals, how the idol looks, how the music video looks, what kind of reputation the idol has. The further from a regular person with regular lives who actually put on hours of work on their music,
She shut my ass up.
the better. This is why K-pop acts are not known for having a musical personality. They are either stuck at one song or jumping from one concept to another, with no real message in any of their eras. Musical and artistic growth are very hard to find in K-pop. And this is not about being a versatile artist or not. There are artists who release many genres of music, BTS being the most popular example these days. But to successfully show this versatility, the artist still needs some factors that make them them. And this can be as simple as the artist's musical taste. However, that's another thing they lack, because their songs are not only written and produced by other people, but also they don't even choose the songs that will be part of their discography. The labels are the ones who give the performers an artistic identity.
And that's literally, artistic identity is literally the backbone of being a musician.
That they have to adapt to. If I show you the most popular K-pop songs from this year or from any other year, you wouldn't really be able to tell which group they are from, because K-pop groups don't really have any artistic identity.
Damn.
On the other hand, BTS's label told them, you find your own identity. This is why BTS's discography always reflected their lives and their thoughts. And even when the BTS members don't write or produce a song, they are the ones deciding what they like and what fits them.
God damn, this is tough. You said, now I love artists, but the main artists I relate to in their music is BTS, EXO, and Big Bang, because they speak about real things, real feelings, real artistry.
Not the other way around.
Yup.
I think one reason as to why BTS attracts the
Know your freaking audience. Oh my God. You could have a masterclass of this. If you know your audience, you're out of here. You're out of here. Know who you're dealing with. Oh my God. Why did I think of... she is a genius. Oh my God, she's a genius. Yes.
public, while K-pop doesn't, is the fact that to become a
God
BTS fan, you
damn.
only need to listen to the music. Other factors like performance,
Oof.
visuals, and message only solidifies BTS's artistry. But still, if one day BTS suddenly becomes ugly or decides to not dance anymore, their music is still strong enough to be performed and listened to for many years to come.
Timeless
So to
music.
be a BTS fan, you just need to like the music. But to be a K-pop fan, you need to be a fan of an industry. And what does this industry include? It includes pretty people, a choreographed dance, a concept that they will throw away after a month or two, 3 mini albums a year, flashy music videos, and trendy outfits.
Yep.
And all of these things are really cool things to pay attention to. I love paying attention to visuals and outfits, but if I don't like the music, watching their performance once is all I'm going to do. And actually, I would say K-pop fans agree with me, because K-pop music videos and live performances with pre-recorded vocals can end up having millions and billions of views. But once you focus on the music, not even K-pop fans want to listen to it. This doesn't happen with BTS. If they have 1 billion views in a music video, the number of streams of this same song matches the number of music video
Like a
views.
PB&J
People don't
sandwich,
only
bro.
want to see them dance or perform. They actually want to listen to their music. This same K-pop journalist said, "I feel like the concept of enjoying music for the music is getting lost, and now people either are huge fans of one thing or they don't care at all. They won't even bother to try listening. So how can we write if people aren't open to read about things they don't know?" About this, two things come to mind. First, let's say that this person is right and certain fandoms like ARMY are huge fans of one thing, in this case BTS, and we don't really care at all about anyone else. If this was the case, then what is really the problem with that? And why are K-pop journalists complaining about this?
Yeah, I remember
Why
Gorillas.
do music journalists don't care when this happens in other genres? I don't know how I came up with this, but do you remember when Justin Bieber became popular and everyone was asking his fans to please check out every other Canadian pop artist? Well, of course you don't remember because it didn't happen. Justin Bieber's success was Justin Bieber's success, and no one expects Justin Bieber fans to also be interested in Drake or The Weeknd because they have nothing in common.
I mean, okay, this is okay. I don't. Okay, this example is. I think I don't know. I don't know about this example because Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, and Drake literally make 3 different types of music, and even though it's in the same industry, but their whole thing. I don't know. I'm just
Except from their nationality. So what about artists who do release similar music? Still, you will never see a journalist that covers American pop asking Ariana Grande fans why they only pay attention to Ariana and not other pop singers. Being a fan of an artist is not a group project. Just because I like one artist doesn't mean that I have to like other artists that are associated with them.
Justin Bieber, One Direction. There you go.
The second thing I wanted to say about this is that it's not even true. This is only a what-if scenario because most ARMYs were previously fans of other genres of music or music in general. Like I said, ARMYs are mainly composed of the general public, and as BTS grew, K-pop grew too. This is because the assumption is that if BTS is part of this particular industry and they are amazing, then the whole industry, or at least many other acts from this industry, are as amazing, right? This is the moment when most ARMYs start realizing that BTS is an anomaly in K-pop. ARMYs do give other groups a chance, but if they don't like the music, then there really isn't a reason to become a fan. It's more common for ARMYs to like individual K-pop songs without becoming a fan of the group, because like I said, K-pop usually goes through eras and concepts instead of growing as artists and solidifying a musical identity. This ARMY responded to the K-pop journalist. Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Doja Cat. Found this really good band called Bad Omens. Fuji Cat's viral song is also really good. New Jeans, The Weeknd, yet you're going to complain people don't care about music because you're not getting clicks on your K-pop articles. ARMYs tend to be music
Did I say pussy manipulator? Oh, pussy. Okay.
ARMYs tend to be music fans, and they are going to support what they like. And that includes acts from any genre of their preference. Western acts, K-pop acts, and also other Korean non-K-pop acts like BTS.
I love this song.
Another thing I've seen a lot is K-pop fans accusing ARMYs of hating Koreans because we are trying to exclude BTS from their Korean roots and identity. And that is an insane take because K-pop is not a culture. It's an industry that doesn't really represent Korean values or culture. This is why Korean citizens separate K-pop, or what they call idol music, with Korean music. They even separate Korean pop with K-pop. So while K-pop fans may group artists like BTS, IU, Lee Young-won, Yuna, and Haze under the K-pop label simply because they are Korean, ARMYs and other music fans who understand the difference don't really consider BTS as K-pop because they don't really follow many of the K-pop rules or fit into the K-pop structure. Some of these artists, like BTS, may participate in some K-pop shows, but they are way too involved in their music composition and have way too many artistic liberties to be considered part of K-pop. BTS's actual competition in South Korea are other Korean non-K-pop acts, who are usually called digital monsters. So no, saying BTS is not K-pop is not being anti-Korean.
You met The Weeknd? What the fuck? Why y'all living my dream? What the hell? Oh my god, congratulations. What the fuck?
I think this response to the K-pop journalist summarizes it perfectly. My issue with K-pop fans are how they treat music fandom as a group project and fetishize Koreans instead of treating them as individual artists.
Okay, there's a difference between that. There's a difference between that. There's a difference between fetishizing Koreans and actually liking music and the culture. There's a complete difference. Oh my god.
K-pop has very little in common musically between groups. There's no reason there should be fan crossover. What does K-pop actually sound like that you're a fan of all the artists? And why aren't you exploring non-Korean artists that do or invent those genres if it's not about them being Korean and it's about the music? The reason things are different from what you, K-pop fans, remember is that BTS are mainstream, so they have music fans.
That is true. Some people do fetishize Koreans. That is true. However, that is a big bold claim because you really won't know if it's fetishization until you probably get deeper into their psyche or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Saying that in general people fetishize Koreans is a crazy statement. But then again, it's on Elon Musk's Twitter, so you gotta take that into account.
And not niche fans. And music fans don't treat music artists like group projects because they are fans of individual music. In conclusion, if you like music, listen to BTS. Chances are you're going to love them.
Yep.
And I think I repeat this in all of my videos, but don't assume. Don't assume BTS is just K-pop. Don't assume their biggest and only talent is dancing. And don't assume they only release meaningless pop music. BTS's fandom is composed of listeners of different genres of music because they release different genres of music. There's BTS music for everyone. You just need to be a little open-minded and explore the world of BTS's discography
Just open
and
your
artistry.
ears, bro. Bro, that is the perfect ending because god damn it, we got a shooting sketch after it. Oh my god. Hey yo, this is my favorite. Her channel is my favorite channel, bro. She goes crazy. Oh my lord. She goes insane. Oh my god. I am so glad she exists. Oh my goodness. God damn, bro. At the end of the day, the moral of the story is just open your ears. You know what I'm saying? Just open your ears, open your mind. K-pop is really a good thing. Like, well, K-pop is just, I don't even know what to say. Bro, listen to what you want. Open your ears and just, you know what I'm saying? Just watch what happens. Your life is going to be better. You said, you know, a friend of yours liked a guy who was Asian and she got rejected because he thought she was fetishizing him when she didn't listen to K. Ooh. Ugh, Jesus. I don't know what to say about that. Oh my God. Hey man, listen. It's a crazy world we live in. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say.